Hayabusa. Ah. You can just open up a party if you want. Come on. Thank you. Whoa. That was not the right roll. I think I might be muted. Hey! Pretty good. Just fighting this boss at level 1 without blessings. I'm getting really close, though. About 5 attempts today, I got her down to, well, within 1 or 2 hits. I would do something stupid, like do a jump attack with my heavy, which leaves you unable to move for like a second and die. Like, ugh. Gotta keep... Yeah, so when she does that, I can always get a punish like this. And then I gotta back up. You want to stick closer. She usually will wait for you to make the first move and then capitalize on that, so I gotta wait for her to make the first move. She isn't like doing that. That one's usually safe to punish. Sometimes she follows up, but I find the risk does not outweigh the reward. Well, there goes my bubble. This should be a stagger break, then another punch, and then a riposte, and then another punch, and then probably a sovereignty. Yep. And over, and forward, and another punch. Ah. Yes. Usually the first 10% of the health and the last 10% of the health are the only parts I really need to worry about. Once I get that first stagger break, I'll usually get to the last 10% of the health, and then it's just I literally need to dodge 4 attack chains, and then I'll win. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Also, like, did you see my beating Radagon at level 1? It's the most recent video on my yeah. Just remember, I'm at level 1, and look at this damage I'm doing.
I think as much damage, if not more, than my Moonveil Katana.
Yeah, I'm at level 1. He doesn't.
How good are those like double fists?
They're all right. They're just really good for level 1 if I abuse charge attacks, which I am.
You said you were using charge attacks, but I don't
Yes.
think you abusing anything in
I mean, yeah. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could get the Blood Fiend's arm, and that is totally abusable at level 1. If you can wield it, that thing does like 1,200 bleed. It bleeds anything in 1 to 2 hits. It's absurdly strong. And since bleed is percentage damage, and it's still a colossal weapon, you're gonna kill anything in 6 to 8 hits. And I mean anything, because it's percentage based. It's that I refuse to use. I will not use the Blood Fiend's arm. I'll find any other thing to use, but not that one.
So the less classes you get high incentive.
Nope. I just didn't get them all because I don't need them all, since I'll never use more than at least 2. The most you can get is 14. You can get 14 plus 12 is the
Okay,
best flasks.
I'm at 10 plus 10.
Nice. That's really good. How much of have you finished Liurnia exploring yet?
Yeah, I've got most of mine. Yeah, I've finished
Nice.
all of, I think.
Right.
Actually, I think I have enough where I rated enough people that I can go to the bar.
Oh, nice. He'll tell you to go find a maiden. Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about the bar, mainly because just the raiding people wasn't fun.
Yeah, I don't like PvP much. Eventually, you'll probably get people with DLC stuff now, which is just better.
I'll do more. I held my own against a lot of, three on one battles.
Nice. Yeah, that's also the issue. You'll never invade anybody who doesn't have at least one summon.
Well, the one summon I won. It was the person who had the, three friends, and went for his two friends, and then he ran away until he could summon them again.
Of course.
And then it was the 3v1
Yeah, if you ever just want to have like actual PvP, you gotta go to the arenas. I just wish they'd take invasions out at this point. They're so annoying, especially when you're just trying to play with a friend. It's like, get out of my world, man. And I gotta wait 5 minutes to kick your ass and then resume.
There should be a way to turn off invasion.
Yeah, it would just make things nicer. Because if you want to have the PvP, the arena's right there. You don't even have to fight 2 people at once if you don't want to. Like, just do it.
I feel like the problem with the arena is you're fighting people who are like actually ready to go fight,
Yeah,
and people don't want that. They want to fight people who are enjoying the game and be like, oh, now I can go over this poor guy's thing.
it's exactly. Especially there's some builds that I don't think all of them have been fixed, but that was dumb of me. There was one build that I was aware of that thankfully did get fixed, but you can apply Death Blight to stuff that does like AoE damage and then just kill everybody instantly.
Oh, by the way, this is a very nice self-defeat fight.
Oh yeah, no, I beat him in 3 attempts at level 1. The build.
Watching you just dodge everything on torrent.
Yeah, using Torrent's kind of crazy. It does not completely negate the fight like I thought it would, but
I didn't think you could fight torrent. I
it's a new
thought you
thing.
could fight out in these.
Yeah, they added it in the new update with the DLC. So it makes getting out of Elden Stars a little easier since that was the main. Usually, what I would do is just wait for him to not use it, which he usually uses it.
I'll admit, I kind of run off ahead of where you told me to place this.
That's fine.
I haven't explored underground. Well, I have done it. I've gone to. God, I didn't explore Volcano Manor. I just go to the
Right.
Join Manor.
Nice. Their quests are worth doing. You get a ton of stuff.
And I've been currently exploring the area where you had to go try riding the thing that's going above the lava.
Oh, you don't actually have to ride that. You can just walk in the lava. It doesn't hurt that much.
That would have been nice to know beforehand.
Yeah, it's a little backwards. There's so much stuff. It's your Ancient Hero's Grave, right? Gelmir Hero's Grave.
Exactly.
There's so much stuff in there. There's 2 whole sets of armor, 2 weapons. That place is loaded. Ow, I was just super stupid of me. Alright, this attempt. This attempt's gonna be the one. At least phase 2, come on.
Yeah, I think I got most of the armor already. But dang, has that horse thing killed me by knocking me down one time?
The giant freaking spike chariots, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel like such an idiot too.
I mean, they're really dangerous. They do so much damage. Oh, come on. That's how my bubble's gonna break. My bubble's kind of useless against her since most of her attacks are double hits, so it breaks the bubble and then kills me at the same time.
Is there any way to get down this
I
lava
missed.
quicker?
Uh,
Spamming roll.
you can spam roll or you can spam quick step if you have a dagger. That's slightly faster. It's mostly just rolling. And then hiding in the outclose when the thing goes by.
Nope. I have enough flasks. I'm just face tanking it.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that bad. It's just kind of weird.
It's just a vigor check. Oh, by the way, I hit 60 vigor.
Excellent. You don't have to level up vigor ever again now. 60 is plenty.
Yeah, because you only get from 60 to 99 with 200 health.
Exactly. You don't need that much.
Level 104, 60 vigor,
Excellent.
20 endurance, strength, heavy dex.
Excellent. Very nice. At 16 faith, you can put on a Flame Grant Me Strength. That gives you a bit of a bonus to your physical and fire damage. You can use any seal to cast it too, so it doesn't scale. Boy, this is... No, I think it's my least favorite fight. Yeah. I don't like those. Why did I do a jump attack? I didn't pay for my arrogance. No, I paid for my arrogance. Why did I roll that? I know how this fight works. My god, I was doing so many fights earlier where I was just getting her consistently down to like the last sliver of health and then dying something stupid. I got this. I got this. So if do you know you're gonna be free on the 26th or not? That's when the movie comes out, I think.
I'll be honest, work is being so I'm gonna be away, right?
Right.
And so today I'm in for a mini test. Like, alright, you don't need just to be able to know like a lot of the menus.
Right.
Which I understand. You want your service to be able to tell you, hey, here's the menu, here's you can't get on one meal, alright, fine. But like I took it, right?
Right.
And I got 43 out of 50.
Yo, that's perfect.
And they said, sorry, we need you to get 45 or higher.
What do they mean?
As long as you can't get at least 90 minutes correct, then I should not worthy of service.
What? That's ridiculous.
I basically told them, well, I guess serving fees, I was supposed to start serving fees when I first went to the
Right.
and they told me, don't give us go help. We'll get back to you with like when you can try doing more training and whatnot. I was like, are you kidding me?
What?
Like,
Why?
like, if I have a question, I go ask the chefs or something. But especially
Right.
dumb on this, I know a large amount of
Yeah,
things.
you know, like far more than anyone would.
6% of the things, and I was like, I should
It's a
be.
passing grade.
No, they told me, like, you gave me this giant packet, 10 pages long, with all the different items and the sides, the garnishes. Like, they asked me, hey, on the kids menu, what 2 items on the kids menu can you get? The only side is fruit salad.
Right.
I'm sorry, this is a winery. I didn't think I'd
Why
have
would
to.
there be a kids menu?
Well, because I understand like you want a kids menu in case you bring the kids, but like if you, why do I need to know that the spaghetti meal and one other meal give you?
Like,
So I was like, I'm sorry that I'm also taking school, and I don't have the luxury to spend however long you want me to on memorizing your menu.
right. Because that's ridiculous.
So now I don't know at all. And honestly, if they are just going to be
Right.
they have very specific instructions on this, to where I can't do without it, not having my own.
Right.
Videos is on YouTube. I will refrain from mentioning
Huh? Oh no, this shouldn't be coming through. I've only got my own coming through. So people just hear me being like, "What? No way!" to air. They think I'm crazy.
They think you're Toto. He's running under his own
Right?
intelligence.
This is going pretty well.
There was someone who did for like 4 horses.
Right.
Was it Toto, Miles,
Yes, definitely him.
and then they had Asa from Chainsaw Man. If you read the newer chapters, you'll understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta catch up to Chainsaw Man. I got a lot of read.
Yeah, you also forgot what you
I do. I'm sorry. I'll get to it. I promise.
it's fine.
Oh, she didn't do the thing. This is bad. I am out of stamina. She always does that stance first, and then I can get a guaranteed knockdown. Oh my god, she threw me off. She threw me for a loop. Uh, yeah, no, I got something about picking up a book that's the hardest thing ever. But I swear, the moment I pick it up, it will not be put back down until it is over.
So the thing I really want you to do about the book series is
Yeah.
that interestingly, I think I should start you on a different one as well.
No, I'll read
If
it.
you
Length is
there's
not an issue.
there's a character in there
Right.
where all of Brandon Sanderson's books they have are all contain their own book.
Right.
But if you look in them backwards, you will see that everything happens in one giant universe.
Yes.
And so you basically when you start finding minor pieces here and there, a whole entire universe of larger things happening.
Right. Which sounds really cool to like unravel. Like I'm excited for that. I just
And so there's one book where it really
right.
and essentially there's one character that appears in all the Brandon Sanderson books. It is one character who he's a very special person for two reasons. Because a lot of the problems that are happening in the world, he had
Agreed.
played a part in thousands and thousands of years ago.
Ah.
But essentially, while he was around when those problems started, he's like, me, I'm just a storyteller. I have my music instrument and I just go around and I just like exploring these places. So a lot of times he just pops up and gives wisdom or like puts stuff will generally like give you insights into things that are happening around.
Right.
But it's also just there sometimes. And there's one book where essentially this character got cursed by a witch, and he became just this buffoon person. And
Right.
so you have this whole book around, for one, the most everything is being so chaotic, and he is just the most random individual who's not doing anything helpful to the plot. He's just there trying to eat slimes.
Oh man, that sounds like quite the character.
And it has like the least crazy thing happening in the book.
Right.
And I'm just speechless because unlike all of Brandon Sanderson's stories, this one plays out as this giant. Like I recognize that something very serious is happening in the story, but at the same time,
I,
it's just things escalate so quickly. But the whole book is just a comedy, but it's a serious comedy, where you can't help but laugh because oh look, it's this guy that we know really well. He's on other books. He's the one telling the story because he's a storyteller, so it's all from his perspective in a way.
yeah.
And so, oh yes, it's all funny, but at the same time, man, this really does sound like awful with all these pirates killing everyone. But it's funny.
Yeah. No, I'll read them. Picking up that book is the first step. It's the
Once you get
hardest.
there, there's no rush to it.
Right.
There's a lot of other stuff happening, and I'm really excited about the other two.
Yes. I just need to find where all four of us have open schedules. Ow.
I don't know when Ashton's going to be free,
Right.
so worst case scenario, I'll just go run over and stream up a bit.
Right. I mean, I'm happy to wait as long as it takes for all four of us to become available. Like, just plan it in advance, and we should have enough time foresight.
Yeah. I'll start looking at my schedule and try coming up with a day, and I'll get a few days sent to you, and you like can compare and try
Yep.
to work with that.
Yeah, I'm still just waiting back on a call. I called them again today, and they said still processing. We'll update you later. I'm like, cool. County
Well,
government.
work sucks.
It does. Why are there like so many phantoms of people using Mog's Sacred Spear right now? That
What is that one?
That's the trident that you push into the air, does insane damage in an aura around you. It's a really slept on weapon for some reason. I don't see that many people talk about it, even though it's really, really good. Why did I do that? I knew that was going to hit me. No one's using it. There are other weapons people use a lot more, like Blood Fiend's Harm. I've seen so much of. I'm sick of that weapon. I want that weapon to be nerfed into the ground. I don't care if that makes me petty. I don't like it, and I don't want to see it. Ah!
Should I let Verna join?
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm gonna tell you right now, doing any quests is not actually going to lock you out of anything. So killing anybody in Volcano Manor, don't worry, they didn't have a role to play anyway. In fact, I would highly recommend not doing Volcano Manor until after you do Mountaintops, because the last quest is there, and you get pretty sweet reward. So do all the Volcano Manor invasions. There's five of them, but one's linked to patches, so you may or may not have.
oh, Patches is there in Volcano Manor.
Oh, cool. Keep talking to him. He'll give you a letter, and then he'll tell you to go kill a guy. Everyone gets your unique reward.
So where do I go for the arena? Because I believe I was supposed to go fight an arena.
What arena?
Volcano Manor arena?
Volcano Manor arena.
Yeah. Wasn't I supposed to go fight in Giant Arena?
Uh,
People's champions and whatnot?
People's Champ. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like they're telling you to go meet the Lord.
No, there was like whatever lady you saved, right?
Right. Raya.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, like go fight in the like the Crucible or whatever, and I'll like speed up for you.
Recruit. What?
Yeah, she's like, go fight and like when you like beat everyone, I'll speed up for you. Yeah, I like this guy. He's fire for this spot.
I think you're messing with me because that's.
That's how I remember it. Like I don't remember it going.
This wouldn't be the first time. Hmm.
Oh, she got invited by Caesar.
Giza. Yeah, they've got the pizza wheel.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
That'll work.
It's highly effective.
Ha!
Oh shit, damn I with that hand.
Yeah, it hurts.
I was just gonna go because wait, I mean they got like ability to jump and get one attack.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I can just like go through it. Don't like how do I get light?
Ancient Dragon Cookbook. Liurnia, there's a lone Lendel soldier. Oh, this is really bad! Oh, never mind. Crisis averted.
Did you do it?
Not yet, I might though. Well, not if I got way too greedy. I thought she'd do the blue, and she went with red. If she does the blue, I can actually stand right next to her and be completely safe. It's really strange, but
Or do you
just
think
be a
he
lot of
can
hits.
get off the purple?
I don't know, man. I don't think he can, because if he does, and it just hits Sukuna directly, Sukuna's just kind of dead.
Yeah, but the thing is like if I can see maybe like at best case scenario the only way he gets off the purple is if it kills both of them.
Right. But then
But
Yuji doesn't get to do it.
yeah,
It's
that's
gotta
true.
be Yuji.
But Yuji doing it.
Even though Inumaki came in last second with the don't move.
See, Sukuna is
over and over again. It would be incredibly effective. With how weak Sukuna is, like, even though, I mean, clearly that's why that they waited this long to use it.
Absolutely. Like,
If he used it at full power, Inamaki's head would have exploded.
there's no way Inamaki can do that. And the sad part is like, actually one thing that I think actually might work is Urame.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I could totally see that. I mean, I already sent you my completely schizophrenic prediction. He's just gonna switch hosts and become Gojo.
Stop that. And I hate that theory so
You
much.
hate it? No, I don't get the strongest sorcerer of the past merging with the strongest sorcerer of present day to become the strongest of the strongest.
No, because he gets Gojo's body.
He gets the six
All
eyes.
that work that they've done, it becomes moot.
No, no, no. But then Gojo beats him with the will of his body.
No, no, actually, Gojo's like Sukuna, he beats him with the will of his body. Watch me show him.
Yeah, I let you to take this fight. I'm not gonna let you. And then they have a battle of the minds inside Sukuna's little hellscape that he fought Yuji in.
They'll mend this. Sukuna took another binding vow.
Yeah, I doubt the purple's the end of him. Yuji got off like 8 black flashes. He's got to be unlock cooking something up.
Oh, dude, Potential Man has it all going for him. Oh, look, they finally confirmed Navarro's death.
Oh, did they? Okay. Uh,
And they confirmed that basically put in a funeral for Navarra and the Piccolo.
ah, well,
And
rip all the cope.
no,
All the memes of her appearing with an eye patch or the vibra slap in her eye socket were really funny.
the virus slap his eye socket. There's some guy on YouTube who just like tutorial virus slap.
Right, I did.
Yeah, and he changed the title.
Oh, did he? What did he change it to?
Instructional video for Toto. He had this video around for memes, but he changed it. He instructional with virus slap because he
Because
got tired of it.
yeah, because Toto finally returned and he's the best. He better not die. I'll be real upset.
You know, the virus slap is I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping he would get Mekamaru's hand. But now, this is perhaps even better.
It's pretty great.
No, this makes me wonder, like, why couldn't he just slap his leg? If he can
Right?
use a virus slap, he should know to slap his leg. And Jesus.
The fact he uses it, I think that does make him like top 5 strongest sorcerers. Like that ability is so broken, especially if you have someone like Yuji, who is like one with your soul.
No, so that's my understanding. He said, like, hey, Toto never will be strong. Like, he's ridiculously strong.
Right.
But he will always be the best.
He will be him and Wee Wee.
Yeah, it's like between those two, and anytime he puts them down with like what allies they have, he can destroy.
Yep.
Imagine like just Toto throwing a rock and then swapping with the rock, and now you're 1,000 feet away. So you run back into battle, and you just stop TPM. You permanently keep team out of the fight while also helping out.
Exactly. Because as we see, it does not matter how strong his opponent is. He can just swap them. Sukuna is not able to resist being swapped, which means it's just there's no like hidden hockey or cursed energy shield to deflect some ability. He has the true OP fruit.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like, what do you do against that brain rot ability?
Exactly.
Nothing.
Law really should be
Like,
taking notes.
Law should be taking notes.
This is the true power of the op fruit. Like, come on, man. He was using it pretty well, but he could have just thought so much bigger.
Law's problem is that he's so sane.
Exactly.
If
He's
Law
actually the
was
only
like,
sane person.
if Law was like, wait, my girlfriend is waiting for me. I'm like, wait, if he simply thought about, oh, if I do this, maybe people do this to me. He's automatically being killed. Yeah.
Right? It's just it's swapping places of anything like that is so unbelievably disorienting to fight against. Like, what could you do?
Gojo, who is like aware of it, used to like
Right.
so hard with that.
I mean, the fact that Hanami, who was well above the strength of anybody but Gojo at that point, was just useless against it, just shows its power.
Even Hanami's like, how did like oh yeah, just that scene in the anime I love so much when just it was just Gojo doing all those poses while surviving, and Hanami just being like out of sight and useless.
Exactly. Because she wasn't stronger than Jogo, but she was close to his strength, which, I mean, very strong. Poor Jogo. He just kept picking fights with the top two of the verse.
And they even like the thing is though is that Jogo and Mahito would have gotten as strong as Gojo regardless of the cost.
Yes, Mahito especially. He was evolving at such a rapid pace.
Mahito, I think if he had like waited long enough, would have been one of the worst
Exactly, especially because he just has a instant win.
Oh yeah, and he would not maybe Gojo.
Yuji, because Yuji knows what his soul shape is.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mahito goes out there using can't
Yeah.
but yeah, no, Jojo. It was I think one of the biggest weaknesses was when he blitzed.
He blitzed all three of them, and freaking, we've seen how fast Zenin was. He was the second fastest sorcerer.
Yeah, besides,
Gojo.
yeah, besides Gojo, because that always needs to be clarified.
Always needs to be clarified. Aside from Gojo, he's the fastest sorcerer. I like how he just starts talking about interpolation just halfway through that fight randomly. He's like, what are you talking about? Isn't it awful how people take anime and ruin it? Oh, I thought she was doing the stance.
Not manner.
What
Wow, did I
manner?
flip all the way around? Oh my lord.
What manner?
So should I not do Volcano Manor?
Not yet. You should finish it. You can go through it, but don't fight the final. Don't fight Rykard. If you fight a boss called Rykard, don't kill him.
So what should I do with Volcano Manor? Should I just go to underground now?
What do you mean by underground? What's it called?
Ansel River Main?
Oh yeah, you can do that. That's a pretty linear path. You'll revisit it later. You beat Radon, so. Oh, did you get the Finger Slayer blade? Yeah, you did. Did you ever go back and talk? Yeah, you flipped the building upside down. You got the Curse Mark of Death. Oh wait, what part of Ansel River Main are you at?
That's where I got
The...
the stuff from the
Oh, okay, yeah, keep going that way. Okay, I know where you are. I know where you are. Absolutely keep going that way. I get your +9 Moon Veil.
Oh, you know before. Yeah. I plus 9 Moonveil.
Yeah, you're gonna be killing everything. Yeah, there's a whole like city for you to explore there. Noxtella. There's some cool stuff to get. There's even a golden seed to get if you need one.
I mean, I have the plus 10.
Once you reach the next area name, and after you beat up a like a red version of Blide, I'll join you. I've told them to beat her. This fight's so good though. I don't mind how many attempts it's taken me because this is just so fun. Ah, I should have rolled backwards.
This is a tunnel I don't want to be near. There are stupid ants on the wall. I hate this tunnel so much. They're so furry and big.
I love it.
This is
There's
why I need Katana in real life. So I can fight ants.
you fight ants. That's why I got Yamato, man. I can just judgment cut an ant like it's nothing. Also, next One Piece episode is gonna be Divine Departure. We're gonna see Kid get completely destroyed by Shanks in one hit.
We're gonna see the biggest like skill cheats.
I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do with Shanks' premonition though, because Kid was about to do some major damage. The issue with Kid is he didn't target Shanks, and Shanks didn't have time to wait for him to get his blast off. Like Kid was strong, he just wasn't
No,
too.
Kid had a strong devil fruit.
No, he was pretty strong. He survived against Big Mom and Kaido. He didn't beat him. Well, he sort of beat Big Mom, but it was with help.
Yeah, no, let's get the facts straight here.
It was
Kid did a
both of
great
their
job.
attack that sent her through the magma.
Okay, Kid did a great job of taking while making through the hole while also getting all the effects of damage and health. Kid is amazing. That is, and I'll say, that is a giant contribution to be able to inconvenience
Right.
her. But in terms of damage, nothing they were doing was actually going to kill her.
Yeah.
The only reason they won was they were able to get her to fall through the hole.
Well, she didn't quite fall down the hole. He kind of punched her through the hole really fast with the beam laser
Yeah, long
punk.
sword, penetrate the ground all the way.
Yeah, it is sad though because Kid had some of the coolest freaking designs. One, his base design is already like top tier, and any of his robot designs are really cool too. His ship was cool. The only thing that wasn't really good, I don't like the rest of his crew. Killer's cool, but that's it. The other Wire and Heat and whatever the hell their names are, I don't care about them at all.
I think the biggest problem with Kid's crew is that he's got the same thing as Hawk, of where you have you are and like one other person are the powerhouses of the crew.
Yeah.
Luffy's crew fucking has fewer stuff.
Well, everyone can do something. Even Chopper and Usopp have so much.
Okay, listen. I'll admit, Nami got a massive power, but Robin got
No, what do you
massive.
mean? Yeah.
I was gonna say I forgot the fact that
And Robin's Devil Fruit is broken as hell. She just needs to utilize it better.
yeah, the problem is just anyone that's effective nowadays is like a great counter against Devil Fruit.
Right.
But if you movie Warlord, pre alright, okay, fine skip.
Time skip?
Yeah. You just when you fight them with Hawk or Devil Fruit.
Yeah. Oh, this is going pretty good.
Actually, now that she has Hawk,
Oh, what do you mean that hit me?
I think she can still fight.
Ow.
Actually, Hawk even hits.
Right. That was so dumb of me.
Like,
Yeah, it's just a really good Devil Fruit. In fact, I think Chopper is the weakest. I think Usopp surpassed Chopper at this point. Because he has hockey. He's like one of the only ones who does like kind of crazy that he got it before Brooke and Robin and Frankie
okay, but do you remember when Chopper was the strongest on the crew?
for like 2 seconds during Annie's lobby. Yeah,
Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Monster Point was skip.
yeah. Also, I feel like with Kid, I think Oda regretted making him such a freaking bloodthirsty psychopath in the beginning because he clearly wanted to do so much with him, and he's like, "Oh man, I can't really make him a hero because we have written like 800 chapters ago. Oh, he's murdered several civilians."
He could have done one of his classic Oda retcons of, oh, those were civilians, those were horrible Marines during propaganda. Maybe then I think he was like, yeah, I can't really redeem this guy.
But Law, Law's pretty popular, and I only just called him the Surgeon of Death, but didn't elaborate on it. Here we go. One of the most brutal pirates from the North Blue? Nah.
Listen, I like Law for many reasons.
Oh, he's just the coolest. Here we go.
I'll never forgive Oda for launch 2 in the last book. I was hugely down with it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. This is a really good attempt. Alright, I gotta dodge 4 attack strings. That's it.
I think I wasn't reminded as much when
Right.
the fact is like this didn't do anything for the character except you just needed to be like, oh, imagine like a very long
I didn't jump? What do you mean? That, but also it did do something. It showed that Devil Fruit's not isn't completely uncounterable if you just have strong enough hockey to repel its. Because he could just give everybody freaking the bubonic plague and just be done with it in a week.
here's the thing, though. I think what he should do is start on a bunch of civilians and then just walk away because it's only it's only devil fruit originally. After that, it's just his leg.
Right.
So if you want to kill everyone, just get them all sick by having someone else live
I mean, they might just be able to drink milk and get better. This is One Piece. We don't know just how bad diseases
You
are.
know what? I forget. You can draw anything else.
I mean, Nami had a life-threatening disease, and she was okay for like a week. So how long did it take for them to sail from a little island or little garden to Drum Kingdom?
I think it was like
That's a cool weapon. It's a wing of one of the malformed stars.
stars aren't malformed, they're just stars.
Those are those giant centipede guys you've been killing. The ones that hang from the ceiling and throw rocks at you. That's a malformed star.
That wasn't a centipede. That's already dead. Please, I can't show you the
Yeah.
lore of that. Please get close to the table and get closer.
So yeah, I'm up to Punk Hazard now. I like just finished Fishman Island on my rewatch, but then also I've been like thinking of moments that I haven't seen animated yet. Like, oh man, the freaking Hawkins versus Killer fight's gonna be so good. Cause that fight's so cool in the manga.
Do you think Killer's good?
Yeah, maybe. I either we'll see the kid pirates in Elbaf or we'll never see them again. I mean, their whole ship was destroyed in the middle of the ocean.
And it's not even that. I mean, again, Killer was the only thing that
It really was. Killer was strong, but he was not that strong.
yeah. He wasn't even anywhere near Zoro or Sanji.
Yeah, he was on the roof and Sanji wasn't. Oh.
That's the reason Sanji is a fraud.
Fraud.
I bet Sanji is only relying on his dad's power to make him look strong.
Wow. I do think it's kind of weird though. How none of the other Straw Hats have really gotten hockey yet. Like it's kind of really important at this stage, and they keep emphasizing how important it is to have it. Like surely when they get the Shanks, everyone's gonna have it at some way. Like who do you think will get it next? I think Chopper will probably unlock it next because he's kind of the weakest right now.
Out of the big three, I guess big four being Jinbei. Everyone has
Yeah, Jinbei's.
everyone has armament and observation.
Yep, Luffy and Zoro have Conquerors.
Yeah, and that's already. I think the next one we're gonna be waiting for is I don't think Sanji will get conquers. I'll be honest.
I think Usopp will. I would love to see it.
I think Usopp getting it will be peak. The reason I hope Sanji doesn't get it
Yeah.
is because Sanji has never had that spirit.
Yeah, he doesn't need to. Not everyone needs Conquerors. The only thing with Conqueror that's a little iffy is now that we can code attacks in it, it's like, okay, so how much does this mean for true strength?
Yeah, if now will you never be the strongest beast on the planet?
Right.
Which is gonna suck because it was cool when those conquerors that you can just
Exactly. I think we'll learn more about it, but like right now, it's like very much like, do you need to have Conquerors to become the strongest? Or is Conquerors only something you're born with, or is it something you can develop just by having the will?
and at that point it's like if you can become the strongest, then that just automatically puts an end to Zoro's saga.
It really does.
And in a way I think that's kind of good because Zoro has always been I'm the fighter,
Right.
Sanji has been I'm the cook. I just also happen to be
Quite strong.
strongest.
Yeah.
And you know, and you also whatever you can say whatever you want about Zoro, Sanji's outfits have never failed him. Zoro has great outfits, and I love him with the glasses.
Right.
But Sanji has always rocked the best.
Yeah. It's so tiring to see so many people still be like, oh, they hate each other. It's like, oh, if Whole Cake, if he was there at Whole Cake, things would have been very different. It's like, yeah, they would have gone a lot smoother because no one would understand more than him. Like, what?
Yeah, no, he could say, hey, you want to meet the crew. And Luffy says we're not doing it yet. Oh, listen, when Luffy and Zoro are getting their faces bashed, does Luffy said we're not going to do anything about it?
Exactly. Like, Bellamy.
What do you mean? He ran from them.
No. He trusts his judgment completely. So why would he attack one of the own crew? It's not like they didn't have this happen already with Robin.
I think Zoro has, and this is one of the I think Zoro has a really good understanding of human nature.
Yeah. He really does.
I think Zoro understands. I'll say, I'm not gonna say most. I'm gonna say Zoro understands what it means to be a man. It's Zoro be like, nah, you need to leave, whatever the reason. I don't know why, but I respect it.
Right. Here we go.
And I would say Zoro probably would kill Sanji's parents.
Definitely. Well, parent. Zeph didn't do nothing. And his mom's already dead. No, I was out of stamina. Yeah.
I want to see Zoro get elected as the Lord Master, and just Sanji's eyes go wide. Like I want to see someone get confused Zoro with being a master class cook, and Zoro just go along with it just to kill Sanji.
Right.
Be like, oh yes, that's me, the chef. Yes, let's do this. It's raw. Can you hear the screams? It's effing raw.
The real question is, what's going to happen after Egghead? At this point, they're not going to beat the Elders. The most they can do is just fling them all far enough away that they can't follow. Because they seem to have not even devil fruits, but just be devils themselves. They've got some sort of telekinesis, or not telekinesis, telepathy. Yeah,
Anything is good, and he's struggling to farm.
exactly. He had to get his crew to attack him to launch him into them.
And like, there is nothing to be said.
Yep.
And back, the worst part was, is he was done. He left time. We thought, yeah, we definitely top eight. Like, celebrating top eight. And it was like, no, here's Elders is back, look,
Yeah, this is basically confirmed Emu is a powerhouse. Because I knew he was gonna be, but I didn't expect the Elders to all be.
nah,
And then we still have Garling, or
you
whatever.
think Emu's a powerhouse? He's just a Michael Lester. I
He
saw
just
those and he was like,
bend people to his will.
yes, it's like, they all thought he was Mo Gester.
No, man.
He wasn't Michael Lester.
Moog's clear. He's cool again. It's Mick Lester the kind.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, Mo, we didn't realize you were standing with this wrestler. Stand proud, Mo.
You are not.
Stand proud. Didn't take his shoulder.
Oh man.
Out of all the bad guys I can kill, none have I done this poorly so far. And I still killed you. I even killed you with anything.
Have you killed him yet?
Oh, well, no, not yet.
Well, the Vari's quest does lead you to him. He's a really fun fight, and you can do him kind of early. He's not the hardest fight ever, but he is really hard still. You might want to get a crystal tier before you fight him. Oh, that was so dumb of me. That was even dumber. Second Church America and Altus Plateau. You have to beat an invader. They'll probably appear by now. The Church America. Here, I'll show you where it is once you... I forgot what I told you to do.
Oh, I don't even, there's a tournament right?
Which where?
The gathering.
Oh. Oh, what do I do against that? She threw 16 sorcery swords at me. I don't know how to dodge those. If you're at the merchant, you went the wrong way. So the wing of Estelle you got, that's a side path. You have to go back to Ansel and.
Hold up, my eyes frozen. Sorry, I can't look where I am. I'm in a room full of bugs, and I'm just pressing lock on and jump attack.
Yeah, I know where you are. You went back to the main Ansel River. You're gonna want to teleport back up to the upper section. But once you get to the next area, and you'll know when you get to the next area, it's very red. And I'll hop in and help.
The area I'm in is very red. It's filled with bugs and
No, you'll know what I mean when you get there. Especially with Vegapunk now being dead and only his satellites remaining. And only some of them, too, at this point.
Dude, I'm so mad at Vegapunk.
I, like, why? Please. We have to have some reveal this arc. Like, please.
It's like I'm already getting edged up.
At least that one doesn't have a break next week.
No, but the problem is that with Jujutsu Kaisen, I always know, okay, the best teacher to put fingers up, never delivers.
Bro, Miguel, the man who once went toe to toe with Gojo. Toe to toe in question, getting beaten the hell out of.
Even sickening the most like close.
Oh my god.
Like I was like, ghetto.
But the thing about the Hollow, like, the Hollow Purple has, like, so much evidence against it working. From all the other times it looks like Sukino was done for.
Why is this giant guy here?
'Cause he looks cool.
He looks cool, but there are all these bodies here.
Yeah, there's something underneath his feet.
Dude, I don't want to. Well, that's what's underneath his feet.
No, that's a guardian of what's underneath his feet. That guy's fun. You should have no issue beating him up at this point, though. He usually fought a lot earlier.
Yeah, just run my damage. Probably
There we go.
stop dodging my hits. So big, you should not be dodging.
No, his belly doesn't have a hitbox. It's like intangible for some reason.
I'm trying his leg, he just keeps bouncing on the
He's cool, though. Come on, girl. Do the combo. Nice job. It is cool. Thank you for doing this move. One more time, if you please. Shut up. Oh my god, this is my best attempt yet. Do the moons. Woo! I'm the champion.
Nice.
Level 1. No blessings. I did it.
Congratulations.
That was so fun. That took me like 800 attempts.
Oh dear God.
A lot of the attempts were really short because I died one hit, but oh, oh yeah, I did it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Will I die if I jump down this waterfall?
I don't know which waterfall you're talking about. So
After you fight the dragon king.
also, I did that without. I do that without damage? I did it without getting hit once because my bubble was still there, just wore off. That was no damage. That was no hit. Oh, I could add that to the title and make myself look cooler.
Nicola 1 hit. Oh, sorry, no. Nicola level 1 no hit.
Oh, I wasn't even going for a no hit. That's why I was using the bubble because let me get one mistake off of 1/4 of her moves because any of the double hits would ignore the bubble. But wow, I actually did it. Yay! Yay! I'm so happy. All right, now I gotta. I thought I would get it done today. I was getting really close last night, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. All right, let me just trim that, upload that. Oh man. Oh, it feels good. I'm back in the saddle. I was worried that my challenge run skills have all but rusted away, but nope. This people say this boss is harder than Melania. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I
I
agree
think
with that
the
yet.
from what I've seen the bus, I don't think there's something that quite compares the waterfowl dance.
Exactly. She does not have a waterfowl dance, but all her other stuff is kind of harder. But also, if you know how to dodge from waterfowl dance, Melania isn't that bad.
Isn't it dodge backwards and then keep dodging forwards?
There's a few ways to do it. In fact, you can even just use Val the Indomitable and just become invincible during the first one and then roll the last two. Or just you can just like there's so many ways to dodge it.
My biggest complaint with the online community is people who say, my friend says I didn't do this correctly. And there's someone who beat it, Millennia using Mimic Tier and like some katana. And they commented and said, hey, like basically when you beat her, she didn't use Waterfowl Dance, which is probably the biggest thing that saved your ass. But like you used your tools at your disposal. It's not that you didn't deserve this win. You got the win. It's just, you know, probably at like 10 times out of 10, you might lose, but you did got a good cycle on it. That's the thing. It's like if you do it your own way, or if you get lucky, good job. It doesn't mean you didn't earn your victory.
Oh yeah. No, that's why I said use whatever you want. If you wanna have a challenge, self-inflict it. I'm not doing these level ones because to prove something. I'm doing it because I think it would be fun. I have fun doing it.
And like I would say that the people who can actually beat Melena are people who put their summon sign right down in front of it, have a cool online tag, something catchy, something that like really gets people remembering you. Like, let me solo her. That's a good title.
Oh my god, I'm gonna punch you.
And then you just use it to get your boss over and over again. In a way that like you've earned your victory. I'm glad you agree with me.
RL1, zero blessings, no hit. That fight is. Oh, you should look forward to this fight. It's a fun one.
I really want those weapons.
You can get them. You can absolutely get them, and boy, do they have a good move set.
Am I supposed to go north from here? Like, am I supposed to go west, north, or south?
Uh,
Do I go down the tunnel with the answer? That's south. I'm so lost.
whew. Oh man, that was a fight.
Alright, you want me to go to Nocstella Eternal City?
Yep, but that's not the next area. There's just some stuff to get there that you can get. It's relatively linear path going upwards, but it's a totally optional area as well.
And Jude, there is some knight riding an animal.
Yes, there is.
That thing is horrible. I am in fact going to steal that for Avernus.
When I was over at my boyfriend's house, he puts on like videos to fall asleep to, and one of them was about like monsters. And before I fell asleep, I heard about a monster and sent to Avernus, and it sounded really scary to encounter, like with damage wise, what it can do. And it said it's encountered relatively early, so
What monster?
it's like a something like three-headed skeleton totem or whatever. I might be misremembering entirely, but I know it had like some three-headed attack or three-shot or something.
No, I wouldn't say it's a skeleton. I know if there are a few things that match the description for demon.
Okay. Yeah, it'd probably be like a
And,
demon.
and yeah, they have the ability to TPK a party, but I mean that's not that big of a worry. Alright,
Not
can
at
I tell
all.
something I'm really excited about
Sure.
Avernus? So there's a cool system called Avernus. So mind you, the Blood War happens in Avernus
Right.
because that's like the demons have to take the Blood War to Avernus because that's the only place the devils can die, and devils are happy to fight there because it's their home turf, so they get home field advantage.
Right.
So Zariel, she can't control all of her area at once. It's a lot of people to fight, and so she has this cool system called the Warlords. And so Zariel has a whole bunch of warlords who roam Avernus, and essentially, if you kill a warlord, you become the next warlord in
Right.
that position. Like think of like Mordor stuff, where you can just keep getting higher and higher placement. But essentially, I think I basically read this and like this is just One Piece warlords. Over you become one, you can just start doing all this other stuff because you are now a warlord.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know if anyone else besides Jews
It's gonna get
will
that.
take advantage. Is going to be like, I really want. Need to become a warlord as soon as
Well,
possible.
yeah, that's like the smart thing to do because then your bounty's frozen, and government kind of turns a blind eye to weird crocodiles and will say, "Well, to usurp an entire freaking country."
Dude, crocodile would go kill me so much.
So much. They clearly do
And
not keep a tight leash on them.
oh no, not at all. But never forget the fact that crocodile tried blitzing Whitebeard.
Crocodile's got a 2 billion berry bounty right now, and I'm just not seeing how. How much stronger could he have possibly gotten?
Uh,
He was pretty strong in Alabasta, and Luffy still soundly beat him after the third time. But
I mean, yeah, it's like, hey, crocodile. I hate to say it, I think you got outpicked. You're on a boat in the middle of an ocean.
right, just like so. All right, people are like, "Oh, but Luffy figured it out." Okay, let's say it's now. Luffy doesn't need water; he has hockey. What is Crocodile gonna do to be so much stronger?
I mean, listen.
To
He
give
needs hockey. He needs a super soaker in order to win.
exactly, but like, say they're fighting in a desert without any water, even a better place than all the because he still had home court advantage and lost that badly. Like clearly his durability is not the best.
That musical trap was amazing.
Oh yeah, when he gets freaking hit by storm, goes through the bedrock.
Through the orchestra.
Oh yeah, Alabasta is such a freaking good arc. It's just it's so early that people forget because everything else is also really good. So you rewatch it, you're like, man, this is really good. Well, what do I send my 240,000 boss souls on? Smithing stones, obviously. And boss armor.
It's the memes, chat. In order to make an omelet, you gotta crack a few eggs. Vacuum is amazing.
It really is. I didn't buy. I like its boots. What the? I would love if they would port it one day, but who knows? We did get a ports of all the other Metal Gear Solid games, which is awesome. That
I think
collection's
those ones
good.
they all like because I think any game that had Snake
Right. Well, everyone knows who
But
Snake is.
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, Smash upped a lot.
Yes, it did.
All right, I might unfortunately log out soon. I gotta
All
get
right.
to school.
Yep. Well, you seems like you're making pretty good progress still, and just let me know when you want to do something.
Absolutely, dude. And thanks for talking to me. I needed this after
Oh, of
you know
course.
being out of
I
school.
mean, that's like I can imagine. It sucks. But yeah, anytime. And let me know what your availability is so I can plan around that. I'll get all the tickets. Don't worry about that.
I can help. I'm still getting paid as well.
Right.
So now I have the excuse that you kept using of I now have a job, technically. It's a really shit one, but I'm still getting paid. No, you don't get to pull that excuse, unfortunately.
Oh, dang
But
it.
I'll make you a deal. Gentleman handshake. We both just paid for our partner's tickets.
Okay.
Because
All
right
right.
now, it's all fun and games when it's, two best friends are to pay for their ticket.
Right.
At this point, let's just pay for our partners
Do it.
each.
You're right. It gets us extra points.
Exactly. We both win here.
It's a win-win. You're right. Can't argue with that logic.
This is what best friend wingmans are for. We're gonna do our best to make the other person look super good. Wait, has anyone ever told you about the time you saved all those kids from that floating orphanage?
That was only because you stopped it from getting worse by.
Nah, I only stopped it due to you noticing it for the first. Like you noticed that fire for the
Well, that's
first
because you
time
were
when you.
distracted because you noticed the asteroid heading towards the world on direct collision.
I need to write this down right now. Which higher?
Which higher could we go?
You, they're operate. They're all operating at 120% of potential.
Oh man. Alright. Yeah, let me
Alright, take
know.
care.
Yep. On to the next boss.
I just used Stone Sword key on this one. After that one died out.
Yep. You're.
Or maybe it's after this guy
Wait,
takes
Stone
my
Sword
butt.
Key? Where are you? Oh no, you're still in
Um,
Noxtella. Okay, I know it's back there.
yeah, there's two people who are just kicking my butt in here.
The monks.
There's a giant rolling ball coming towards me.
Indeed, there is. I love that enemy. It's really funny.
I mean, it was just, I was minding my own business, and I hear this rolling sound, and there's a ball just peeking around the corner, like, hey,
Hey, what's up?
how are you? I mean, what's the lore behind that?
I have no idea, but they can drop larval tears, so they must have been reborn into that for a reason. Why would you want to
Uh,
be reborn into a giant ball? I don't know.
I mean, why wouldn't you, honestly? These things, wow, this thing is kicking my butt. I can't move. I think I'm inside the ball, Jude. Oh, there
Are
we
you?
go. They just rolled on top of me, and then I didn't take damage. I was the ball.
You were the ball, one with the orb. Those things are really funny because they'll kind of stalk you, and then they'll like move slowly, and then they'll speed up really fast and knock you off a cliff. They're a very humorous enemy.
Uh, I beat the ball. Alright, take care, dude.
Yep. Bye. Gonna kill this hippo. Yo.